France yet.
3 miles. It does feel like France.
A little bit.
Welcome to our playlist of videos that will highlight different Harvest Host locations nationwide as we travel full-time in our RV.
Harvest Host is a membership program that provides access to different wineries, farms, breweries, museums, and other unique attractions that invite self-contained RVers to visit and stay overnight.
We've been members since December of 2018, and in fact, our very first night in our RV was at a Harvest Host location.
Yes, I do remember Horse Creek Winery in Sparks, Georgia. I remember it like it was yesterday. We picked up our RV in Florida. We spent the entire afternoon and evening driving in monsoon rain, and we seeked shelter, got some great wine and some good southern food at this winery, and it was a really fun first experience.
Even had live music. What started out as a handful of wineries and farms on the West Coast in 2010 has now grown to almost 2,000 locations, not just nationwide, but also in Canada and a little bit in Baja California.
If you want to learn more about Harvest Host, check out our link below. It will take you there, and it will even get you 15% off of your first year's dues.
Nice. My name's Aaron, this is my wife Chris, who's Irene, and let's get into today's location.
We are on stop number 3 of our Harvest Host hopping, and this is our first vineyard, which we're really excited about since that's what Harvest Host is all about. And we're at Sonoita Vineyards in Elgin. And what's really special about this vineyard is it's the very first commercial vineyard in the state of Arizona. So here we are, we're gonna do a tasting. And is there anything that you want to share with us about your property?
Besides being here 43 years, we're 100% family owned here. So you see my kids running around half the time.
That's
so
great.
We have lots of kid toys. We're very family friendly. But we're gonna grow here all French varietals, 1 Italian and 1 Spanish variety, but mostly French.
Nice.
From the Burgundy, Bordeaux, or Rhone areas. And I learned winemaking from my grandfather as well as UC Davis. So I've been the head winemaker here since 2013. So I'm excited. I hope you enjoy the wine.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I was scoping out the website and I was impressed because you look very young. And then I read more about like your history and that you grew up in the family, and I'm like, that makes sense.
Yeah, well, wine is still an apprenticeship.
Yeah.
It's more of a trade than you really have to go to school for. So a lot of winemakers, they just apprentice all over the world and then come up with how their style is and go from there. But I was really fortunate to have my grandpa and then going to go to UC Davis for a foundation. And I came back here and I apprenticed under a winemaker here at Callaghan Vineyards. Kent Callaghan apprenticed me for a few years. So yeah,
Cool.
I was pretty excited. So I hope you enjoy everything.
Well, thank you so much. So we're gonna do the tasting here. It's $15 and we get 5 tastes. We're gonna do the dries because we like dry, and then pick out which bottles we wanna get, if we wanna get a bottle, and we're gonna enjoy it. If you can read this, bring me some wine. Aaron. I'm buying cheese, Aaron.
I heard that.
I tried to resist it. I tried to test you out. You didn't jump on, but I pushed it anyway.
I gave you a subtle no, I guess it wasn't a hard no.
Sorry for the second charge.
How was the tasting?
It was really, really good. So we did a tasting of 5 wines. We did the dry wines, which was really nice because Aaron and I are from Minnesota, and in the Midwest, at the wineries and vineyards, they do a lot of fruit wines and sweet wines, which we just are not into. So it's really great when we are somewhere that we can get dry wines that we love. And really, all 5 of the wines that we tasted, we liked. And we ended up buying for our bottle a sparkling Pinot, which it's risky because we did not taste this one. So it's a sight unseen, if you would call it. And we're really excited about it though, because we do love Pinot, we do love sparkling, and it's a special occasion to be here. And then we did end up doing 2 tastings. We shared a glass, we bought a bottle, and after I paid for all of that, I buckled and I bought some Amish cheese from Pennsylvania that they get overnighted on ice. And this is savory oregano cheddar cheese. And I just could not resist it. I tried to say no, and then I was thinking about it and I said I better get it. So we also have one other couple here that is harvest hosting, and they're in a truck camper. And they're super friendly, and they said they're putting out a charcuterie board, so we're gonna pop over there. The view here is amazing. It's a 360-degree, gorgeous view. The clouds are spectacular. I'm willing to bet that the sunset is gonna be top-notch tonight. So I wish we would have got in a little bit earlier, but we got in just in time to get the job done, get some tastings done, support this business with purchasing some stuff. We purchased a lot here, spent some money, and now we're gonna meet some people that are from Oregon. And the best thing about RVing is the people you meet along the way. So we are excited just to kick back, put our feet up, and watch the sunset.
You know, one of the best benefits of Harvest Host is the people that you meet along the way and the RVers that you parked right next to.
Yeah, we got lucky. We hit the jackpot with neighbors last night, and it was
just us two.
Yeah, just the two vehicles. So it was great. After we purchased our wine, we did sit and share wine together. We shared some charcuterie, and then eventually
shared
dinner.
Some stories, and then shared some dinner together. A little flank steak and fajita tacos along with some great wine.
Yeah, perfect.
So enjoyable. So happy we were here in southern Arizona at Sonoita.
Yes, this is a really,
Vineyards.
really great vineyard. All of the wines that we tried were really good.
Mm-hmm.
Lori and her family are fantastic people.
Yes, a great family-owned place. If you're in the area, I would definitely recommend coming down, supporting them, and staying a night or two.
Yes, for sure.
So that's going to wrap it up for this stay at the Harvest Host. And where are we hopping to next?
The next one is fun. It's another attraction. It is an alpaca farm.
Nice. So stay tuned for that one. Welcome back to our next Harvest Host hop, and we are today at another vineyard. Where are we at today, Chris?
We are at Lonesome Vineyard. It is in McNeil, Arizona. It is veteran owned. The couple that owns us is Edie and Tom, and they really pride themselves in producing some of the finest wine in the area. This location is on 36 acres of rich soil here in southeastern Arizona.
And we are very, very close to Tombstone, Arizona, which we got the chance to go to yesterday and check out some of the old Wild Wild West, and that was pretty fun.
We're sitting at the bar for the real feel. It feels like Wyatt Earp sat right here.
So this is a great area around here, and there's a surprising amount of Harvest Host locations. And a lot of vineyards too.
Yes, also near Bisbee, since Tombstone and Bisbee are pretty close to each other. So we're at Bisbee today, hopped up here.
One of our favorite little towns in the entire country, Bisbee, Arizona.
So being here might just top the cake on this whole Bisbee Tombstone experience. We're going to top it off with a little date night at the Harvest Host.
Yeah, speaking of that, 3:30 we have our wine tasting here, so we better get up there and check it out.
Well, it's a really beautiful spot out here.
Oh, thank you. We enjoy it.
Aren't these cute, Erin?
Yeah,
they're like little. That's what you're gonna try to serve me when you're trying to cut me off. Is you'll be like, you're gonna use the high lonesome glass tonight.
Are we
Chris."
using the small glasses tonight or the big glasses tonight?
Okay. First one up, we'll start at the top of the list. We're going to work our way down. This is a Pic Pool Blanc. This is a French grape. Whoops, this one's look at the alcohol abuse.
Yeah.
This one is very, very light, 10.4% alcohol. You're going to get grapefruit, white peach, and apricot with this one.
Cheers.
What do you think so far?
It's really good. We've had two whites. We had a People Blanc and we had a Peekaboo. And the Peekaboo is so far my favorite. But all of the wines that we're going to taste are dry. So I have a feeling I'm going to like every single one of them.
We like Arizona wine.
We like Arizona wines. Uh-oh. Since we're ranking states' wines, we like Arizona wines better than Californian, right?
I don't know if I can say that.
I would.
That's a bold statement.
Call me risky. I'm going to put it out there on. We really like Oregon.
Oregon's our favorite for sure. We know that.
And
Oregon.
Washington's good too.
In Washington, yes.
So now on the list is Arizona.
Well, that is going to do it for this episode of the Harvest Host Hop. And I liked it here at High Lonesome.
Yeah, it was
What is it? High
Lonesome.
Vineyard.
It was a great hop to have here last night, and Tom and Edie are just a pure delight. They sat down and, they chit-chatted with us, which is always a benefit. You never know what your hosts are going to contribute is in terms of conversation and things. Everybody's a little bit different. They have different personalities. They have different work schedules.
Yeah, something that was unique here was that it's just them two, a husband and wife, and it's, 30-some acres. It's a fairly big property. I was really amazed that they don't have other helpers here. So they are literally doing it all themselves, and so they were very personable and like hands-on, which was really nice. Also, this location has a huge Harvest Host parking lot. I mean,
Yeah.
it is giant. You could probably fit, I don't know, 40 people here.
You could really cram a lot in here. They said that they're going to get 7 people tonight, which that would be really fun to see.
Absolutely. The more people, the atmosphere kind of changes with it for sure. We had one other couple that we were here with last night, also in a van, which was nice to meet them from Colorado.
Yeah, Sonoita.
Yeah. So they were on a 10-day trip down here, exploring around Arizona, and it was great. We love these type of experiences, and that's what it's all about.
That is what it's all about. And I would say that the past week has certainly rekindled our fun with Harvest Host. It is rough to go back to back 5 nights in a row like we did.
Yes, this was too much Harvest Host
We had
hopping.
too much fun.
We might want to stick to like once or twice a month, and that sounds a little bit more realistic pace.
So that is going to be our new goal, is perhaps 1 or 2 visits a month, and we will continue to share those experiences with you so that we can, help these small businesses get some exposure, show you guys what's out there. For those of you that can travel, consider these spots. For those of you that cannot travel, you can live vicariously through us and enjoy these sites.
So we'll check you on the next episode.
Bye.